So you're moving to Warrensburg and you want to know what it looks like in the wintertime. Is it a snowpocalypse? Are there ice storms? Well, today I can help you with that. We're gonna drive around Warrensburg and I'm gonna show you what it looks like when it snows here. And we'll talk about some of the issues and problems that most people face and how to avoid terrible situations like getting stuck in your driveway. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe right down below because I make a new video every single week. You're gonna want to get notified. Also, my contact information is right down there. So if you're coming here and you need help buying a house or you have questions about Warrensburg or the surrounding areas, do not hesitate. Call me, shoot me a text, send me an email. I love talking to people. So the first place we're gonna drive around is my neighborhood, Spring Ridge. About 2 days ago, we got a big old storm. It was halfway to a blizzard, and we probably got between 3 and 6 inches of snow.
It is 7 inches.
7 inches. I stand corrected. We got 7 inches of snow. And man, that was a day. That was Monday. So on Monday, it was supposed to start snowing at 3. It started at 12. I actually had to call my husband to come switch vehicles with me because I was in the minivan with my sister. Yes, I have a minivan, don't judge. I was in the minivan and I was just sliding all over the road. I got stuck. He met me in his Jeep. I drove his Jeep back with my sister and he managed to get my van back to the house. I have no idea how. The moral of this story is if you move to Warrensburg, expect some snow and maybe buy a vehicle that you can drive in it. I know that I am rethinking my choice. Please tell us about Monday when I called you frantically because I was stuck on top of a hill.
So Monday was Eva's birthday.
Oh, that's right, it was my birthday.
It was your birthday. I was at Walmart, sorry, not at Walmart. I was at Hy-Vee picking up her birthday cake, and I had a route planned in my head. I was gonna go by Hy-Vee, pick up the birthday cake. It was noon, it just started snowing, and I was adamant that I was gonna stop and get flowers at Awesome Blossoms, a great downtown stop. But about halfway in between Hy-Vee and Awesome Blossoms, I get a phone call. My wife's all in a panic that she's stuck on a hill. I'm like, what are you talking about? Literally stuck on a hill. So I was maybe 2 or 3 minutes away on Pine Street and drove, and there were actually two cars. Eva had pulled over to the side because she was stuck going up this hill on Washington Street, and another car was trying to go around her. These are both rear wheel drive cars. And so what we ended up doing, I drove my Jeep, which is a 4x4, and parked in front of her. She ended up jumping in the Jeep. It was pretty traumatic for her. For me, it was one of those situations where, hey, just go backwards. And that's what I told the car, like, instead of trying to go up this hill, just put it in reverse, turn around, go the other way, and get on a main street. One thing I've learned, again, I went to the Air Force Academy driving in the snow. I've learned that you don't want to take back roads when you're in the very beginning of a blizzard. The roads that people are salting and plowing first are going to be your main roads, like McGuire Street. So that's what I ended up doing, is I backed her van up, went down Pine Street, and then down McGuire Street.
It was a lot scarier than he made that sound. He was just like, oh, I just backed up your minivan and drove in this blizzard down Pine Street. No, he like pilot maneuvered it and like did some Fast and Furious things, sliding through corners. It was way, way more scary than what he's describing. Anyway, the moral of this story is make sure your tires aren't bald, and maybe think about owning, I'm rethinking, I love my minivan, but I'm definitely thinking about now getting a car that has 4-wheel drive, just because very rarely, but it does happen, we get a big old storm in Warrensburg. This is the first one that we've gotten in a couple years. And it definitely, we had a 2-day snow day, which was very fun. I'm gonna show some footage of what we did. Lots of sledding, lots of snowman building. So right now we're driving around Lions Lake. I love this lake, it's beautiful. It's full of murder geese, Canadian geese. Right now we're kind of hanging out, chilling on their path to wherever they fly to. I know where they fly to, but it will bore you. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful lake. Warrensburg is so beautiful in the wintertime when it snows. It's very scenic. Now, as you can see, our transportation department here in Warrensburg are on it. They are amazing, they are wonderful. As soon as it started blizzarding, actually, snowplows came out. They started salting roads, they started clearing roads. And as you can see right now, the main roads are just very safe, very drivable, and they're working on the back roads. The country roads, a little shady, but I would say definitely have a four-wheel drive if you live in the country outside of Warrensburg, but that's really any place in the Midwest. Now, I personally want to bring up the point that we do not have snowplows that are named amazing names like other cities. In other large cities, we have like Plowy McPlowface and all these cool names on the snowplows, and there's apps where you can actually like take a look and see where the different snowplows are and what they're plowing. I think we need to bring that here to Warrensburg. I know in larger cities, people like donate a quarter to get to be able to help choose the name and put in their option. That would bring in, one, so much money to the city that we could use to help buy more plows and more equipment and stuff like that. But two, I personally think we need names for our snowplows. What do you think, husband?
I think we need names for our snowplows, absolutely. I completely would agree, and it's one of those deals that if we can get an app to track it, then you would know when your road's getting snowplowed. Plus you'll know the name of the, whether it's Plowy McPlowface, is that what you said?
I will like to say I really enjoy it when my husband agrees with me. But also, some fantastic names are, You're a Blizzard, Harry. I think that's my favorite. And then there is Han Snowplow. Also good, also good.
That's a good one.
There's some Blader Hot Dish. I don't really understand that one.
Yeah,
Cleopatra. Oh,
I like that one.
That's a good one.
Cleopatra.
Better Call Salt.
That's a good one.
Yeah, or Fleetwood Mac.
That's a good.
That's one of my favorites. Man, people are smart. Yeah. These are some good names. Shout out to our police department for keeping everyone safe. I definitely saw a lot of police officers helping people, and the fire department helping people who were stalled, who were stuck, all that sort of thing. So whenever there's a blizzard or a weather event, our whole community and all of the public works departments come together and are on it, which is awesome. One of the benefits of living in a small town. We're about to turn down Ming Street, which is actually where some of our rentals are and one of our listings is. And oh, look how pretty our house is. Look in the snow. Oh, we need to clear those front driveways. If you've watched any of our previous videos, you know that we like buying old rundown houses and making them beautiful again instead of just tearing them down. It's kind of one of our passions, and it has gotten us into trouble pretty much every time we do it, but we keep doing it because we're a little crazy and we like old houses. There you go. What do you say to that, husband?
When she means trouble, she means that I usually underestimate by about 25% on every single budget. So I'm working on it. We usually go over budget on every single renovation. I think our last renovation, well, we're working on a couple right now, but we'll be over budget by about 30%. So we're working on it. We're driving by now the Catholic Newman Center and the University of Central Missouri. By the way, the Catholic Newman Center, once named Norton Manor, I built that house, by the way. You
did. That is a beautiful, beautiful piece of art. I really like that UCM, their works department, public works, I don't know what you would call it, but they definitely remove all the snow from all of their parking lots. They make it very safe for students. So that's pretty, high five. High five, UCM. Good job. As you can see, downtown is looking pretty good. There's definitely, you know, snow from the snowplows up on the side, but everything's accessible. Businesses are open today, which is awesome. They definitely were closed yesterday and Monday, but everything's up and running and going as it should. We are driving now towards lunch. Husband is hungry. But we're driving down are we on Gay Street? Yep, we're on Gay Street. This is actually one of the more historical streets. A lot of historical houses on the street, which is pretty cool. But as you can see, totally drivable. So this is 2 days after a blizzard and everything is already open. Oh, there's a National Guard armory.
They took down the helicopter.
They did take down the helicopter.
Where'd the helicopter go?
Oh, guys, where'd the helicopter go?
National Guard, you gotta answer.
Yes, National Guard. My 4-year-old son is going to be very upset that the helicopter is not there because this is the route that we drive to daycare every single morning. And he goes, look, Mom, a helicopter. Every single morning, no fail. Oh, here we go by the community center. The community center is once again open. Again, they were closed yesterday and the day before, but now they're back at their regular scheduled program, so to speak. They have so many classes. The indoor pool is open and a great option for getting all the energy out of those kiddos. You know what I realized recently? If you take gym classes, they have childcare is provided. There's so many, there's like spin classes, there's yoga, there's all sorts of different things like that that are inexpensive with free childcare. The things you find out when researching for videos.
So let me tell you a little bit about preparedness, and this is coming from a prior Eagle Scout. I am very ashamed of myself right now. I was not always prepared this morning. I was not prepared for this snowstorm. So the boys' daycare opened back up, and the first thing that happens, of course, is what I would call new 2022 Wagoneer would not start this morning. The battery was dead, and I have no idea why. The battery was dead, not a light left on. Okay, so we're gonna take the minivan. However, I could not get the minivan out of the driveway because I had failed to salt the driveway, I had not shoveled the driveway, I had did zero preparation. So I spent about an hour under a most like PTSD, panic stress induced attack of trying to chisel ice basically out from under tires. There were neighbors helping. Thank you, Jenna, for coming to help and providing you with us a snow shovel.
Because we didn't even have a snow shovel.
We didn't have a snow shovel.
In storage.
They were in storage. We have a storage unit that has salt and the snow shovel, but we were so unprepared for this. So literally it took us about an hour to get her minivan out of our driveway. Luckily we have someone over there now cleaning the driveway and salting and that kind of stuff. But that was my traumatic experience. I would say before a snowstorm comes, salt your driveways. You will not regret it.
It's true. It's true. Salt your driveways. Because before he was just like, oh, my Wagoneer will do anything. I can go up a valley gorge in this thing, which is true. But then the Wagoneer wouldn't start. So we were stuck with Silver Thunder. And she does not do good in the snow. So salt your driveways and take your snow shovels out of storage. Life tips from Eva. That is it, friends. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I hope that you kind of get an idea of what it's like when we have a snowstorm here in Warrensburg, Missouri. I hope that you remember to salt your driveways. But thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe right down below because I make a new video every single week. You're gonna wanna get notified. Also, my contact info is right down there. So if you're coming here, if you're looking to buy a home, if you're looking to sell a home, do not hesitate to reach out and talk to me. Or if you just have questions, I do love talking to people. Call me, text me, email me. Bye. I'm going to lunch.